How we doing, folks? Phil Coogan here. This is a wee bit of an eye-opener, or a little bit of knowledge to spread amongst you guys and girls. You ever had one of those games where you thought, how in the name of Christ did that shot hit? Or where did that come from? How did he see me? My camo nets are set. Well, I've had quite a few of them recently, and I've mentioned it to clan members, and I've mentioned it to other fellow players in teams, team talk and what have you. And watch this one. You'll see a couple of odd shots. The angle that I'm at, that I thought was quite a decent sidestep angle, but it was hit twice and penetrated twice, and then got taken out at the very end with a shot that didn't take any aim time, considering the guy that was playing was on an SU-152. But we'll carry on. Anything here, C1. Okie doke, let's get into the thick of things here and try and explain something. World of Tank Blitz Hack and Modded Apps mods. Generally, there are two ways of hacking any online multiplayer game or shooter on mobile phones. Either you use a modified game file, APK for Android and IPA for iOS, that has cheats hard-coded, modded into the game itself, which can allow you to instantly aim. Instant aim speed, speed up your turret traverse, speed up reloads, speed hack your tank speed, auto aim, see through walls and a lot more. However, the downside of hacked game files is that they generally do not last very long, and with every update that the actual game client gets, the World of Tank Blitz hacked client has to be updated as well. So a dedicated team of cheat coders and developers are required to keep the app up to date and undetected at all times. The other way of hacking the game is manually through applying simple value changes. Speed hacks or value editor tables, scripts, which is more complicated, will require a rooted and jailbroken device, but will be outdated less quickly, meaning that it will work for longer after the downloads change. Aimbots in World of Tank Blitz. Yeah, you thought you were shot kinda quick and you wondered how you were shot so easily. Auto aiming technology is pretty new in mobile games. While it has been used in games on PC and consoles for decades, the World of Tanks Blitz aimbot is now more than just a possibility. It is the most powerful cheat for the game at this time, in fact. Auto-aiming apps in general allow you to bind a button or a key, usually a new custom touch button on your screen, to the auto-aiming and shooting trigger bot function. Once you hold down the button, the script will click onto the closest target, aim for areas with the highest chance of penetration and trigger your shot. The aim bot is especially powerful in World of Tank Blitz, since it's not just about shooting the enemy, but hitting them where it hurts, considering angles of the armour, avoiding ricochets and bounces, finding spots with thin armour, i.e. the weak spots, hitting the ammo rack, etc. and other modules. For a player, it is very hard to keep track of all the tanks, their armour, their weak spots, and their reacting quickly in the game to hit the right spot to do the maximum damage, especially in the heat of a fight. But using the very clunky mobile controls for mobile movement and aiming, it's quite hard. However, for a script, that is not a problem at all. Let's have a look at the next statement. The World of Tank Blitz wall hacks. Anyone that has played the game for longer than a few hours, or even considers himself a pro, knows that knowledge of enemy positions and tanks is more than half the battle in any tank simulator. Enter the World of Tank Blitz wall hack that allows you to see all enemy tanks through walls in any other terrain or map object. See their distance, the type of tank, the ammo they are loading, the player name, rating, etc. Essentially, this kind of hack allows you to keep track of all enemies on the map and outplay, flank and ambush them without any difficulty. While statistically this cheat is not quite as powerful in a farming credits, experience and gold as an auto-aiming app, it is a lot more fun, so they say, as it retains that sense of outplay and achievement that will keep you playing and enjoying PvP in World of Tank Blitz. Aye aye aye. Highly recommended cheat, and it is a lot more respectful towards other players, as well with reduced risk of reports, since it is almost impossible for enemy players to tell if you can see them through walls. I like that bit. Highly recommended cheat, and it is a lot more respectful towards other players. Fucking seriously, you cheat in a game to aimbot, to look through walls, bushes, trees, buildings and see the tank before you can see them, and you consider it respectful? Take a flying fuck. Let's have a look at the next statement. Farming bots. We all know that one of the most hated features of World of Tank Blitz is that you get to farm and grind the game for hundreds if not thousands of hours if you are intending to unlock all the tanks you really like, and especially for tanks of higher tiers. Get to grind another few eternities to unlock all the upgrades, or to dare repairing the damn things. Enter the farming bot that automatically joins games for you. You don't do it, it does it. Preferably with a tank that is of a lower tier and cheap to repair. Automatically spots, shoots and stays in safe places to let your team either win or lose, and you getting out of the game with a small profit on average. This kind of bot will farm the game for you through an iOS or Android emulator on your PC, and slowly and for free unlock everything in World of Tank Blitz that you would ever want to have. It won't be quick, you won't be the best player in the game, it's an AI playing after all, but you can slowly farm up without having to spend weeks of your life farming the game for credits and XP to unlock your favourite tanks. On top of all the free XP and money, this is also good to improve your karma for using aimbots. Fucking serious. As the AI will usually not get a lot of kills, allowing the enemies to farm easily. So if you should ever feel bad, go for it. What a lot of crock of shit. What can and can't World of Tank Blitz hacks do? They can speed up your tank. Speed hack. They can allow your turret to aim faster, near instant. Aim everywhere, infinite gun depression. They can auto-aim and shoot for you. They can allow you to see all players through walls. They can allow you to use not only controllers, but mouse and keyboard for incredibly accurate controls. The hacks won't give you unlimited health, God mode. They won't give you unlimited golden credits or XP. They won't unlock all the tanks and skins for you, but the farming bot will, and they won't increase your damage. I wonder. They won't increase your damage. You can see through walls, you can auto-aim, you can fire at weak spots automatically, instantly, and the tank does it for you, or the hack does it for you, but it won't increase your damage. Yeah. So fucking serious. See when you see it in game, and I swear to fuck, I don't give a monkey's toss what a lot of other players say. They have had shots on them where they have thought to themselves, how in the name of fuck did that shot land, and where did it come from, and how did he know I was there, because my camo nets were set and I was behind a bush, well behind the bush, and I hadn't fired. No light bulb. Boom. Ammo racked. There's why. Let's have a look at that final statement, shall we? Here we go. The closing statement. Is it legal to cheat in World of Tank Blitz? Cheating in any online game is just as legal as cheating in a card game. People won't hug you or love you for it, but it is certainly legal under any circumstances everywhere in the world. Really? However, keep in mind that Wargaming has the right to ban anyone from their services at any time and for any reason. You are playing on their platforms and their rule over it. So try not to annoy them. Really? We recommend quality paid hacks that are kept undetected at all times instead of downloading some shady free stuff that you don't know if it will get you banned or not. Aye aye aye. Are World of Tank Blitz gold generators legit? No, they are most certainly not, and yes, I am 100% sure. Why? Because changing one's gold is completely impossible using any tools. Since this is an online game and all the important data about your accounts, tanks, unlocks, credits, gold etc. are stored on the game's servers belonging to the administrators. These servers cannot be accessed or written unless you are a server administrator or game admin over at Wargaming, which you are probably not, and if you were, you would not want to cheat in your own game. Okay, if you look on the page, Wargaming's page, at your tickets, at the bottom of the ticket, if you go to report a player that you suspect as being a cheat or using hacks, it clearly states, please do not send in tickets for mods, hacks or cheats as regular checks on players' accounts are done. I have seen quite a few players, and I won't name names, and I haven't reported them because to me they're just wasting their time. They're not being clever, they're not being skillful, they might have a win rate of whatever. But when you see some of the shots that they make, you think, how in the name of fuck did they manage that? You can maybe think twice about how they manage it now. But as for Wargaming, they don't check accounts regularly enough, in my opinion. If they did, some of these players would last a month, maybe 2 months maximum, and then they would have to start again, and if they were using the cheat, it would take them another month or two to farm it up or get where they wanted to and look good again under a different name. So, is there cheating on World of Tank Blitz? Is there hacks on World of Tank Blitz? Yes, there is. You've all seen them, you've all experienced it, but you didn't realise it. Maybe if you did a little bit of homework and checked online to see what was available, it would open your eyes. So yes, sometimes you can be top spot. Sometimes you think, oh, I've got this, he's down to a one shot, and boom, you get ammo racked. And when you check their stats, they've only played a couple of hundred battles or a couple of thousand at most, and you think, how the... Yeah, that's how. Enjoy your games, folks. I hope this opened some eyes out there. Yeah. Cheers. Ta-ra.